welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing well. Today's video is going to be a lip swatch video. I haven't done one on my channel in the longest time, but Barry M recently launched a new collection of 6 satin lipsticks and I was like, you know what, why not? Let's try them out. I have got all 6 lipsticks in front of me. We're just gonna try them out. I'm gonna give you my thoughts on them, let you know how I feel about them. Also, if you are interested in this makeup look, I have filmed this one. It should be coming either Tuesday or Friday. Friday preferably, depending on whether or not a palette that I have ordered to review arrives in time or not. That is a whole different thing. But you will be able to see this whole look on my channel pretty soon, so if you haven't already, make sure you hit the subscribe button as well as the notification bell, and that way YouTube will let you know when that video comes out. So I think the best thing to do now is to jump into the swatches so you guys can see how these lipsticks perform. Alright guys, let's jump into the swatches. I have all 6 shades of the lipstick in front of me. Now even though there's 6 shades, there's something really weird going on with the numbering. I don't know if it's done on purpose or not, but I only have 3 numbers, 107, 108 and 110, but I have 6 different lipsticks. And they definitely are different shade names on there. I initially thought like, oh my god, have I ordered wrong? Have I ordered 3 shades twice? But no, these are both 107. This is Lustring and this is 107 Discovered. So that's a little bit odd. That's not something I've ever come across before. So I thought I would start by, you know, mentioning that, getting that out of the way. Or is it to do with the colors maybe? Because these two seem to be more pinky nude and they kind of go together. These two more pink and red. And then the two 110s are the darkest ones. I have no idea. If you know the answer, let me know in the comments. The lipsticks retail for $4.99 each. I actually ended up ordering directly off the Barry M website, which I'd never done before, but they had 20% off everything, I think, last weekend. So that brought each lipstick down to $3.99, which isn't bad when you're ordering 6 of them. I'd never ordered on there before, and initially I felt like it was really slow to dispatch, and then I remembered that last weekend was the Easter bank holiday, and I'd ordered on the Sunday, and they just weren't going to dispatch on the Monday because it was a bank holiday. So I think they dispatched on Tuesday and then arrived Friday, I want to say. So pretty normal delivery times. I would normally get Barry M off Superdrug or Boots, but I went on the Superdrug website and they didn't actually have all the shades, and Barry M had a better offer anyway. So yeah, I never thought to shop on their website directly, but didn't have any issues. Would recommend. So let's actually get one of these open and take a look at it. It has literally been years since I've owned a Barry M lipstick. The packaging is very pretty, very sleek. I feel like this looks a lot more upmarket than their previous lipsticks, which I think were cheaper. So I guess it makes sense that if these are slightly more expensive, that they are just a bit nicer to look at. This is Lustring, the first shade. It's a really nice pink, like a slightly darker rose. Very, very pretty. Well, I guess the best thing to do is just to put it on. So let's do that. Ooh. Oh, it smells of berries. That's really nice. And it's going on really smoothly. Very lovely pigmentation, very easy to use. Okay, I really like using that. That's really nice to use. Very comfortable. Glides on, no issues with dragging or anything. I mean, it is a satin lipstick. It's not a matte, so I wouldn't really expect those issues. But the color is really, really pretty. I would say it maybe has like a little bit of a transparency to it. Like it doesn't feel like it is fully opaque, but again, it's not a matte. The smell is really, really lovely. I don't know, I don't feel like I expect a smell from a bullet lipstick. I feel like you get that from a lip gloss or a liquid lipstick, but not so much from a bullet lipstick. So, yeah, okay. This is the kind of color that I would wear on a day-to-day basis if we didn't have to wear masks. So yeah, really happy with that. And the good thing about these not being matte or a liquid lipstick, it should be fairly easy to take off. It's normally the issue with a swatch video, just how hard it is to remove, and then you end up with it all over your face. I'm just grabbing a little bit of foundation just to go back over my lips. I like to block my lips out before putting lipstick on, even though they're not overly pigmented. Just feel that you get better payoff. It removed really easily, so clearly this is not going to be one that stays on really well. I mean, if you really want really good staying power, you would go for a matte or a liquid matte. Something like this isn't gonna have the staying power, but it is just gonna feel nice on the lips. It's not going to give you that uncomfortable feeling. So up next we have the shade Undiscovered. Oh, that looks quite quite nice. It's almost like a warmer version of that previous color, I would say. Like a nice nude. Let's just go straight in with this one. Okay, I feel like this one is almost less opaque than the first one. It feels like I'm having to go back over a bit more, really build it up. I do really like the way that they feel on the lips. They almost feel like almost glossy, I guess, but without the sticky feeling. Like just so creamy. I feel like that's not something I've had from a lipstick in a while. Just because for so long I have gravitated more towards matte lipsticks. The color's really cute on this one as well. Again, I did feel like I maybe had to build it up a little bit more. I think if I hadn't blocked out my lips first, it would probably match my lips quite well. I feel like this is a My Lips but better shade. If I was gonna pick between those two, I would probably pick the other one because I feel like it just makes a bit more of a difference on me. But yeah, if this is more your kind of nude, this is very cute. Okay, see, this is why I didn't find that shade as exciting, because look, I've taken the lipstick off of my bottom lip and it looks pretty much identical to the top lip where I've still got the lipstick on. So that matches my lips incredibly well. I think that might be the best match to my lips I've ever had. So that's why I probably just don't find it quite as exciting. Okay, let's move on to the 108 shades. I think the numbering is deliberate. Like I feel like they are going to be shades that go together. And this one is Sweetie. Oh, that is a bright shade of pink. I thought this collection was going to be all nudes, but clearly I was wrong. Let's go in with this one. Okay, this one definitely needs some more layering up. This is a very bright shade, so in this sheerer formula, I definitely feel like it needs a lot of work. Okay, I don't know if it's because maybe it's a sheerer formula, so it's not quite as in your face as a liquid matte. But as I was putting it on, I was like, this is gonna look really, really over the top with this eye look. It's just gonna be too much going on. But I think because it is that sheerer formula, it kind of tones it down, if that makes sense. It is also definitely the kind of shade I wore like as a teenager growing up, because I'd read in some magazine somewhere that a blue toned pink would make my teeth look less yellow. I'm not seeing it right now, but that is the kind of shade of pink that I would have gone for. So it kind of gives me a little bit of nostalgia, and I actually quite like it. Yeah, it's pretty. Okay, so our next shade, which is also 108, I can't remember if I said that about the previous shade, is called Oomph. Oh, that is actually a red from the color on the bottom. I guess it looks like it matches actually on camera, but I thought this was going to be like a deeper pink, but this is actually a red, like a really, really, is it going to focus? Just a proper red. Let's see. Oh, okay. Oh, these do smell nice. I know fragrance isn't for everyone, but there is something about putting makeup on that smells nice. It does kind of like enhance the experience a little bit, so I'm not mad at it. Again, you do have to build it up, but not too much. Like it does get there. Oh, there you go, there's one swipe, so you can see it's not fully opaque, and then you just build it up. Okay, again, the application is really nice and easy. There's no dragging or anything. I've made a little bit of a mistake, but that's because I just struggle with applying bullet lipsticks. Yeah, again, that's really nice. I don't know if it quite works with this eye look, but I do like the way that it looks on the lips. I feel like I need to have somewhere to wear this to though. Not somewhere where I would eat food. I feel like it's just gonna go too quickly, probably get all over my face, because it again does have that softer formula. In fact, it's already on my teeth. Yeah, I don't know if this is the kind of shade that I would like to have in this formula. Like for me, this is something I need to have in a formula that is a lot more long lasting. But again, it does kind of mute the color. So if you do want to try red, but you don't want it to be too intense, this could definitely work for you. And you could pair it with like a darker nude lip liner as well. I feel like that would work really nice. Yeah, it's cute. Okay, you know what? I will say having a red that removes easily isn't the worst thing. That was pretty quick and easy, and it didn't end up all over my face. So let's move on to the 110 shades, and this one is Scandalous. Oh, okay, so that looks like a darker version of the second shade that I tried. I feel like these two are definitely in the same family. This one maybe looks even like a little bit warmer than the lighter one did. But again, let's try it on. The outline of my lip is starting to look a bit discolored, isn't it? Okay. Oh, okay, I like this one. Oh, I don't think I like this one. Initially, I thought I was really liking it as I was putting it on, and I was like, okay, this Undiscovered is like the daytime version of my summer nude, and this one, Scandalous, is like the evening version. I don't know. I don't think it suits me. Is it sitting a bit unevenly on my lips? Maybe. It's not as warm as I thought it was. I feel like this actually looks pretty cool toned on me, and it's kind of washing me out. Like, it's not doing the most for me. Again, it's gone on really nicely, really comfortably. It's just the shade on this one that's not really doing it for me. Okay, and let's go into our final shade. And of course, with this one, the plastic packaging couldn't come off smoothly. I take that back, it actually did. This is Dahlia Kisses. Oh, this is a really nice, dark, rich shade. Please focus, there we go. There's some sort of issue there on the side, but I don't think it's a big deal. Yeah, it's really nice and rich. Let's... Oh, okay. That is not as dark as I expected it to come out. That is sitting really unevenly on my lips. Can you guys see that? It's not looking too good. Oh, yeah, that's not working. That is definitely not working for me. I've literally just tried to go over the bottom lip to make it more opaque, and it's moved the product around. This is not gonna work if you're as pale as me, if you do like this type of color. I think, again, this is a tone that is washing me out a little bit. It's not the most complimentary on my skin tone. I do like a purple lipstick every now and then, but it has to be the right purple, and this is maybe like too grayish for me, even though it's not actually grey. Like, I hope that makes sense. I think that where it is a sheerer formula, I think these last two shades are just going to work on a deeper skin tone, because there will be a deeper base to it to help with the opacity. I would just not recommend these two 110 shades on a lighter skin tone. This is the type of shade that I would definitely go for a matte lipstick, a liquid lipstick, because it's just going to have so much more opacity. It's just going to work better. So that is a little bit of a shame. I've got some of my teeth again. The shade just doesn't really work for me on this one, unfortunately. All right, guys, so time for my final first impressions on the lipsticks. So obviously I haven't done a full wear test with these lipsticks. I have literally just tried them on for you guys, so I can't tell you how they last throughout the day or anything like that. I don't feel like they would last particularly long anyway, just from the fact that they were so creamy, that they were sheerer, that I was able to remove them pretty easily. That's a sign that you're definitely going to be reapplying them several times throughout the day. However, as I mentioned earlier, that does also mean that they are going to be a lot more comfortable. They're not going to dry your lips out. If you are someone who suffers from dry lips and who struggles with a matte lipstick, something like this is just going to be a much more comfortable experience. I think what kind of surprises me about this collection is the shade selection itself with the formula that they've gone for. I think what would have been really nice would be for everything to be a nude. I think that would work really well, to have that sheerer nude formula that's just very wearable. The one that I like the least is definitely Dahlia Kisses. Again, as I said, maybe if you have a deeper skin tone, it's going to provide it almost more of an opaque base, so it might work a bit better. But there was just something about that shade in that formula that I just feel didn't really work, because it just wasn't layering very well. I think the shades that I'm going to get the most use out of are Lustring and Sweetie, so the more pink shades. They are the ones that work best for me. I'm also a little bit surprised that this is the formula that Barry M have decided to focus on with everything that's still going on in the world at the moment. Obviously, I don't know how long they've had these in production. Maybe this is something they've had planned since before things kind of went the way they did. But because we're all still wearing masks, a sheerer formula that is going to transfer, that's not going to stay on. Maybe not the best decision to release at the moment. It's definitely not going to be a mask proof option. It's gonna get everywhere, like you just know it. I just don't feel like this would be my favorite formula at the moment, but again, for summer, if we don't have to wear masks, or if you are someone who does prefer a sheerer formula, something more comfortable, not as long lasting, but a lot more moisturizing, then I think that you are the target audience for these lipsticks. So that is it for today's video, guys. I really hope you found it helpful if you were thinking about buying these lipsticks. Definitely let me know in the comments if this is a formula that you would go for, which shades are catching your eyes, whether or not you would buy them. I would love to hear from you. If you enjoyed the video, then do also make sure to give it a big thumbs up, and if you haven't already, then please make sure to hit the subscribe button as well as the notification bell so that you don't miss out on any of my future videos, and I'll see you all on the next one. Bye guys!